are playing Kenshi! Yeah! So last time, if you remember, we decided we're going to become anti-slavers and free the slaves from their Whoa, that guy just appeared out of nowhere. That's not fair. Oh, come on. And then I got knocked down by him in one thwack. That was a buggy feller. Anyway, so here we are attacking the slavers and freeing the slaves. We got captured and taken slave. We found Tin Fist last time, and we decided that we're going to join them. But to do so, we have to either be a slave or an enemy of the slavers. Otherwise, they'll think we might be a spy or something. You know, so that's what we came here to do, and I have been fighting the slavers and trying to free the slaves. But as you can see, mostly the slaves just get knocked out and put back in cages because there's just so many enemies. It's ridiculous. It doesn't matter how many of these guys I take out. This isn't going too well. I was hoping to be able to knock these guys out. Come on. How come it's all 0% chance? I guess it's just too bright to see me. Alright, let's take these guys back. I can punch these. I'm getting pretty high in martial artists now. So we're doing pretty good. That's what we're trying to do. Beat this guy up. Knock him out, because otherwise he keeps on crawling for help. Yes. Another one of these guys. Now, these guys are tough. They're too high level. And I have yet to find my clothes. I need to find my clothes. Oh wait, who are these guys? Red Sabers. Red Sabers. Alright. For some reason they're helping. Snow Iron's out here still taking pop shots at the enemy. Oh, he's killing me. And yeah. I'm now gotta wait till myself is back up. There we are. I think I need to get out of here. Lord Mad Dog is so weak now, he just goes down in one hit. Ooh, nice 2-1 punch. Knocked both his arms out. Yes, I know you keep on saying I won't get away with this. But there's really not much you can do. You can talk me out and put me in a cage. But then that doesn't help because I just get back out. Unless you actually decide to death blow me, which this game does not have any type of mechanic like that. Which you probably really should. I think after all this nonsense, they probably would either maim me or death blow me but the game doesn't have any of those features yet. Maybe someday. It is still in beta. It's got some bugs. It's not very many bugs I've seen. It's actually a pretty good game. Alright, so there, you can see here that I got negative relationships with the slavers. We are enemies, and it's time to leave. I did as much damage here as I can, and I've pretty much more than outstayed my welcome. Oh, here's another guy. Maybe we can just... Oh, he went down already. How about this? Let's free these. I know I should just leave, but I want to save these slaves. But I keep on getting myself beat up, and it's not going well for me. I mean, well, not bad. I guess I don't know exactly how toughness works because it doesn't seem to go up anymore. It just stopped going up. Oh, hell, he put me into slavery again. Oh, that's brilliant. Yes, just lock me up. Let me rest for a little bit, and then I'll come back and thwack you in a few moments. Yeah, I can't. I don't mind the lockpicking, but the lockpicking should require you to have something in your inventory because it's stupid if you don't. I'm just picking the lock with my fingernails. But then you can use your strength. If you use strength on them, maybe that'll work. Let's just let all these guys free. The only problem with letting all these guys free is that they go get beat up again. And some of them may even die. And I've tried to kill off all the enemy, but what happens is they keep on respawning or waking back up, and I don't know, they just seem to magically appear more than there should be. Like, I've knocked out all these guys like 5 or 6 times here, and they either keep getting back up or just miraculously more appear. Come on, this is the last one here. There we go. We just let go a whole bunch of slaves. Let's knock this guy out. Thunk. And lock this guy. Not this guy. Thunk! Don't even have to fight, just thunk him over the head. There we go. And just keep unlocking all these people. And they're all now free. And, yeah. He'd taken off my boots again, so I got them back. Let's see if I can keep conquering these guys out without being seen. Ah. Come on, stop beating up on the slaves. There's not much you can do about it. I think it's time to leave. Or no, we can bring Snowire in. Well, I mean, I keep on fighting these guys, but there's not really that much left. Maybe we can actually defeat all the people, but they're beating up the slaves. I feel bad because every time I let go of the slaves, and all they do is get beat up and die, and bleed out, and whatnot. I feel almost as bad for releasing them as not being able to save them. I don't know. I'm not sure exactly how it works. And Lord Mad Dog did go down again. They just keep shooting these slavers. Should be able to maim. I really would like that ability to just, you know, break the ankles so they're not gonna chase after the slaves or all that poor person's bleeding out. And Lord Mad Dog is still down. Okay, now the Mad Dog is up. I didn't. Oh, maybe it was first aid. Don't let that person die. Shoot that guy. Yes. Dying. Ah. Even though I first aided him. Lost a leg. Wait, where'd you come from? And all the slaves are down again. And even more guys appeared out of nowhere. Just perfect. And yet another guy that was knocked out and back up all of a sudden again. Kill them. And another guy appeared out of nowhere. Okay, let's keep on just unleashing all these guys here. Talk to this person. Nope, get me out. Okay. Yay. I'm still shackled, can't move. There we go. Free the slaves. Well, now, I do realize that some of you are going to say, guys are going to say, well, these slaves actually just kind of deserve to be slaves. A lot of them were bandits and thieves. And, oh, there's my armor. Okay, hey, check that out. Where's my swords and weaponry, though? Not there. I lost my swords, which isn't too big of a deal. And more guys appeared out of nowhere. Alright, and they're beating up on Snowire. She can barely outrun these guys. Not really even. Lord Mad Dog, how's he doing? He's not going to get up for a while. Let's just pick up my dog and run. It's time to get out of here. Yeah. It's time to leave. So yes, some of these people definitely do deserve to be slaves. I think probably a large percentage of them either were swamp thieves, swamp ninjas, or vagrants. But you know, I don't think slavery's. I don't know exactly how I'd feel if you're in that type of situation. But a lot of these are just people that were taken slaves as well. I'm not sure exactly how they were taken slaves. I have no idea. See, that's where it becomes morally ambiguous. If you have people who are degenerates part of society, then you enslave them and use them for slave labor, people's like, well, that should actually be okay. But the problem with that is it doesn't just end there. Human nature doesn't end that way. Human nature always tends to go to the extreme and become more self-profiting. So even though some of them people may deserve to be slaves in some manner of speaking, what ends up happening is that it ends up being a world of slaves. And when you have people who do your bidding and do work for you, that creates a mentality of, I deserve something. And anyone who has the mentality of, I deserve something, ends up being a disastrous human being. Anyone who thinks they deserve the right to have anything, it can become very, very messy. Even, yeah. So it's just, I don't know, they deserve the right to have be served. And that's why the nobles in this game are supposed to be so stinking self-serving, because they have an divine right to something. And as I said, that's very, very messy. So that's why slavery is never a good idea, because it just accentuates humankind's nature. Even if someone theoretically deserves to be a slave, it should never be, because what happens is that man becomes wicked. It's just how man is. All about self. There's supposed to be a... here. Ex-slave Maggie. Pick up here. Let's just take her with us. Back to... So I rested there. Yeah, I got to Morn. I rested up, and now I cut me resting, and now we're gonna run all the way back to spring. Yes, back to spring. We're gonna take Maggie with us. She'll be part of the anti-slavers, or find some place to go on her own. But she's running out here in the wilderness. She'll end up dead. So I'm gonna skip this running, or at least I'm gonna jump forward a little bit here and there. Maybe okay, we're jumping good forward. We are now close to the Ashlands, Flash Lagoons, and I'm gonna jump a little bit forward. Oh wait, it's fleshy. What is this? A skeleton bandit. I've never seen the skeleton bandits before. I didn't even know they existed. And they're great to see. Okay, we are now in the Ashlands, and we're going to go up to spring here. We'll be there in a sec. Yeah, actually, you know, I'm not going to cut. We're right there. Here we are. We are at spring. Now that we can join the anti-slavers. Put down. And what you going to do? And there you go. Wait, why are you picking her up? Where are you going with her? Oh, you put her down over here. Well, where is she going? Just retreating. Well, now we can talk to Greg. He looks up and down and smiles a sad smile. A runaway slave? Yes, I heard you can help me. Hiding slaves is what I do. Now hold still while I hide those markings. Markings? I didn't know there was markings to being a slave. That kind of makes sense. Okay, alright, that should keep you out of the slaver's sight. I owe you one. You owe me nothing. Pass it along. Can I join the anti-slavers? Only a fool denies allies amidst a war, but freedom is a beautiful thing, and you're lucky to have found it. Again, ex-slave, think hard. I was like... Think hard how you want to spend that newfound freedom. Well, I was kind of free the whole time. I just kind of fought. But you make allies with the anti-slavers and make enemies of the Traders Guild. You'll fight for people's freedom. Yet those very people spit on you with that freedom. You'll fight for what is noble and high, but you'll live grim and low. A battle for a simple loaf of bread is the price you pay to fight for what we believe in. Is that the price you can pay? No doubt about it. Sign me up. I'll think about it. No doubt about it. Sign me up. That's what we're gonna say. Yeah. And this is kind of what he's saying is kind of true, because all of the major factions really become enemies. See right here, we got major factions just became hostile to me. Okay, then spread the word, Lord Mad Dog. Don't give up. The fight for freedom. We've got your back. Yay! And now we can talk to Tin Fist. Welcome to the anti-slavers, Lord Mad Dog. It's Tin Fist. You're my hero. Ha ha! Fist of justice. And there's a bug that makes it so he cannot talk to you again after the first interaction. And that is a bug that they said they're going to fix. I don't know when they're going to get around to fix it, but by the time they fix it, I will have probably already beat the game. So we're going to go and fix it ourselves. Here we are. I fixed it. See, now he'll talk to me after I say that. I want to get rid of slavers, don't we all? But they've got a lot of powerful allies. The Traders Guild, the United Cities, the nobles are the ones controlling the peasantries. and running the stone camps and using people like tools, but we can't just run in fist blazing. We need to fight tactically, sneakily. We need to starve them out, deprive them of their precious cats, and make them pay in blood. And how do we do that? Sounds a little destructive. Okay, one sec. Alright, now, let's... Alright, yes. With this, our fist will do one sec. Sorry about that, I went a little too fast. With our fist, pow pow smash. Okay, but I mean how strategically? Oh, well, by pushing out their farmers, they've become dependent on their slaves. See, yeah, well, they pushed out their farmers. If you remember a while back, we found the outlaw farmers. So what happened by taking in all these slaves, they put a lot of innocent people out of their jobs, and now these people became outlaws because they had no way to make food or money. Well, they had food, but they had no way to make money, no way to live in society, and they created even more outlaws. And then because these people are trying to live normal lives, but they don't have any way to make sustenance, they become slaves themselves because they get attacked and become slaves and become outlaws, and then it's just a continuous cycle of violence. That's at least in this game. I'm not sure how exactly would happen in real life. It probably wouldn't go very well. But okay. Oh well, by pressing out their farmers, they've become dependent on their slaves. So we need to cut down the masters, starting with the camps that will diffuse the most damage. From the capital, the would be rather be their main. Okay. Camps diffuse the most damage. For the capital, that would be their main source of food, the slave farm in Hagen, and their personal flow of income from the South Stone Camp. See slogan, pay his way out of that. Okay, any other weaknesses? What about the innocents? The peasants? Okay, well, what about any other weaknesses? Logan and Kane are the main brains here, and all slavery activity. They'd be good couple of nobles to start on, and once we've hit their main supply camps in Hagen. Okay. Can I get some help? Big Bo is a front line. She'll help you run up allies. You can find her in Black Scratch. Got it. Thanks for the info. Oh, Big Bo. Do you guys remember Big Bo? Yeah. Let's run back here. I'm trying to remember from Farm in Hagen. Okay. Farm in Hagen and Stone Camp. Okay. Do you guys remember Big Bo? Well, it was just Bo. It wasn't Big Bo. It was just Bo. I guess maybe that might be her. She was beaten up on things a while back in Black Starch. She was beating up on our droids, if you remember. The one guy with her was really powerful in martial artist. He was jumping up and doing like karate kicks and stuff, and beating up on our droids, the broken ones. Oh, I've got a bounty. 37,000 for escaping prison. Wow. Yeah, bounties in this game. Oh, okay. Now, I know this is stupid, but I'm going to try to take on this Leviathan. I know it's not going to end up well, but as long as he doesn't actually go to eat me, I can just go back and get rested again, which isn't going to be too bad. Let's see how horribly bad we get utterly defeated by this guy. Oops. Oh, wow. Oh, wow. Okay, 19. Not too bad. 19 damage, but Snowheart took some good damage there. Oh, and down he goes. Wow, he attacks fast. Yeah, that didn't go well. That didn't go well at all. Well, we did get up some toughness with her. The Snowheart. Still no toughness for me. I don't understand that. Toughness never goes up for Lord Mad Dog. After it hit 90, that was it. No, it just doesn't go up at all. They made it impossible to go past the lower the levels. 80 to 90 in that area just does not level. That really sucks, actually. Alright. Also, I forgot to buy some more arrows for snow arrow. Let's go ahead and get rested up. We got ourselves kicked in real fast there. Okay, cut forward. Here we are. If you don't know this, I've been cutting out a lot of the base maintenance. I have done some things in the base. I've built some things and done other things, but I decided I'm not going to show that anymore. It's basically just very repetitive of me having to take my items down to Sanguine or the Hive Farm or the Waypoint, way station and sell. Alright, 15 more arrow packs. That's good. You know, there's a mod I found that increases the amount of arrows you get per a stack, and I think I'm actually going to do that because it's not for money's sake. I'm just tired of, I don't want to have to run all the way. She goes through her arrows so fast, and I don't want to have to go all the way back to my base to go pick up arrows or search around. This place is the only place I ever showed that I found that sells so many arrows. But I don't, and I have hundreds of arrows back at my house. I have like two or three stacks of 25, and I could do that, but I'm not going to run all the way back there, and that's just too much time consuming. So I think I'm going to go ahead and get that mod. I know I have added quite a few mods to this game now, and I wasn't planning on using any mods, but I have added a couple mods now, and I'm actually that one mod with what is it, Desden's Fixes or Shidden's Fixins that allows me to talk to Tin Fist and whatnot. I am going to eventually remove that after I make sure because now I've talked to Gray, I should be able to remove that. I'll eventually remove it. What's this place here? And let's see, nothing in, oh, just junk. We found the random places we are running up towards the slave camp. That's where we're heading now. A Model 1 type. Yes, Sid and Fixes makes the different colors on, makes them different colors. Changes the colors on them things. There we go. And I never did get back my weapons from the slave market. When they got stolen from me, they got stolen from me. But it's not a big deal because I can make those weapons over again. And right now I'm going to focus on mainly, well, like 100% on martial artist, which is at 54 right now. Not bad. It's like, ooh, close to 15, a little bit over 15 paces behind my two-handed weaponry, the heavy weaponry. So we're just running up here through this land. I'm not sure exactly why we're running up this way. The AI is just taking me this way. Oh, wait, what are these? Escaped slaves. Reavers. I think the Reavers are actually enemies. Actually, we're stopping here at Black March. Oh, hey, look! One of these guys is still alive. Wow, he's got to be super strong now if he's still alive after all that time. He's got like 56 and everything. He started out like 12 each. And now he's just been fighting non-stop. And I was looking for Bo here. I'm hoping to find Bo, but she doesn't look like she's here. No, Bo is not here. I'm gonna skip. Gonna look a little bit more around town. If I find her, I will come back. I'll be right back. Sadly, she was not around town, so I looked around thoroughly, even rested for a bit. I also picked up our little AI droid when he went down, and I've also healed him some. Our broken one, the one broken one, and we're going to drop him off in, oh, there's a village here. Let's check it out. And what is it? It's traders. Yeah, let's not do that. Let's not mess with these guys. Let's whack him out. Alarm raised. Oh, no, that didn't go well. Okay. Well, I guess not too bad. Let's go to this market, the slave market. I think it's a slave market. So we're going to go to wipe that out. Now, I don't know exactly how to wipe out a city or a state. I'm not sure if you just stand there and keep fighting until they're all gone, or exactly how you wipe out a city-state. I know you can I know you can. I'm just not sure how. Like, I thought I almost wiped that place out, but it's still on the map, so I don't know exactly how this works. So we're going to just go in here and fight until we figure out... Well, there's a lot of slaves in here. Alright, let's do this. I'm going to go ahead and put down this guy. Rebooting. Alright, it's empty. Now I'm going to come up here and sneak open this gate, because I'm not going to try to thwack it down. I will wipe every last one of you anti-slavers off the map. So cut it. What? Why aren't you going inside? He wouldn't go inside. There we go. I'll send him in here. Thwack the guys with the bows first. Alright, this is going pretty well. Now have her shoot at the random people that come after me. And yes. Alright, we're going good. 171.5 damage with my fist. Double. Alright. This is easy enough. Just thwack these guys down good. Uh-oh, he's going after the gun, archery again. Smack him. He's good. I broke his arm. Oh, I ripped his arm off, actually, when I kicked him there. That's horrible. Let's kick this guy. And Lord Mad Dude's going to keep running around. Problem is every time you knock these guys out, they just get right back up. Oh, wow, okay. Whoa, that was a bit much. Lord Mad Dog, you went into a place you should not have gone. There's way more than I can handle here. Empire Guard Noble. Bounty. Liars and... Who's liars? We'll wipe every last one of you... You terrorist out. Don't you worry about that. Okay. You're paying for that. Wow, there's a lot of people here. Way too many. And we've actually just got a lot more people on us. But they're not enemies. They're like bandits or thuggery or something. Let's take these guys are the tough guys. These samurai trader people. So once you take them down, we gotta take their weaponry. Actually, so just take out all these guys and let's put them in jail. That's what we're going to do. We're going to take them and put them in jail. Every time we knock somebody out, let's put them in jail so they can't get up. There we go. Let's put him in jail too. Wish you could just death blow some of these. Whatever. I keep saying that. Need ability to maim or death blow. It should just be an automatic thing. You know, you turn it on like you turn it on a job. You turn it on as a job, and maim or death blow enemies. And you can just do a little bit instead of right there probably by prospect. The prospect go down a little lower and bring up the another thing called I'm not sure what you call it, debilitation or enemy and then you just shift click on that and it'll automatically bring up. And like when you shift click on medic, it puts robotics and medic in there right there. So just like that, medic and robotics. And if it says maim top or death blow secondly, so it'll automatically death blow or maim any enemies that fall down. That would be beautiful. And you can just let's say I want to death blow them, so I just just X the maim, or I don't even want to maim, I would just X the death blow. So when they fall down, you automatically stomp your foot or leg or stab your sword into their leg and their legs and arms. Well, just both of their legs. That'd be fine, and cripple them so they ain't getting back up. And then you can always just go, and then after you have all the maiming, you can always, anytime you want to, you can always just click it again and bring death blow up. So if you run into someone you want to death blow, you can just, and your guy will automatically death blow then. That would be really nice. Ah, Lord Mad Dog just went down. Snow Hire over here, shooting this guy. I mean, that's an absolute must. Thing in the game that we really need. Now, slavers wouldn't. Now, certain enemies, you should have certain enemies that do it, that would automatically do that to you. Like the Bugmaster, you go down, the Bugmaster should slay you. And that's just. I know he let Lord Mad Dog go, but that doesn't really work for me. I'm sorry. The Bugmaster, you've seen all the human teeth in his thingy. So he should just death blow when you go down. You know, maybe it should take a few seconds, or he'd be unoccupied or something. But he's definitely death blow, and certain enemies should. Now the slavers wouldn't, like I said. The slavers don't want you maimed or death blow. They would just they want you as a slave. So let's take this stupid guy's weapon and toss it. They said we need to just put him in jail here. I just got even bigger bounty because I did that. Who's this guy? Grass Pirate. I don't need you fighting me. Why are you fighting me, Grass Pirate? I didn't do anything to you. Well, now you're down. And I already took care of you like 3 times. Snoar has shot you 3-4 times already, and you've gone down. Oh, well, he goes run back in there. There. And, auto-saved. The small cut there. Well, I didn't cut. I mean, small freeze there while it's auto-saved. Snoar needs help. Lord Mad Dog, this guy won't leave her alone. Alright. She took him out again for the 4th time. Take his stupid weapon. Strip these guys naked. I really should. Stupid. Wait, did they let that one guy out that I put in jail? I think they did. Where's Lord Mad Dog? Come on, smack this guy for me, would you? Thank you. Put him in jail. And heal up. Wow, you're not doing too good. You're pretty banged up. The left leg's all messed up. Oh well, it looks like we've finally taken out almost. Well, no, Mad Dog's went down. But we've almost taken out all the defenders here. That one guy's running around healing people. There, take him out, Snoar. And now you'll Snoar. And Lord, now who was that? Grass Pirate just took him down. Oh, they're Grass Pirates. This guy here with the bow who took me down twice already. Shoot. Yeah, and actually after a bit, I think that they would maim you if you keep getting up and escaping. Like, I think remember back when I was fighting the Fogman and I just kept on escaping? I think eventually the Fogman would just maim my legs instead of letting me escape non-stop like that. Like, they'd let you escape once, maybe twice, and then after the second time you escape, they'd maim you because they want to eat you. Yeah, it's really definitely needs to be a feature in this game. It kind of seems cheaty sometimes that they don't, and I think that even anti-slavers are probably maiming you once or twice when they, as you keep getting back up. All right, now what? I've pretty much wiped everybody out in this town. How do I finish it off? Maybe we just go free all the slaves? Oh, okay, here, these guys. Take out these guys, maybe we take out these guys. Kidnap and put him in jail. There we go. Kidnap, put in jail. Alright. And thwacking these guys. Oh, that guy just ran off. I broke both of his arms and he goes running. Let's go ahead and release these guys, and I actually think we're pretty close out of time for today. I need to check how much time we have left. I'll be second back. And that is indeed all we have time for today. I hope you have enjoyed this episode of me just fighting non-stop. Actually, this is good XP if I'm actually gaining XP. I'm not really sure if I am, though. Thinks I am. Oh, wow, wait, I can use strength to break these. That's cool. then you're just gonna pluck on brute strength. All right. So, as I said, I hope you have enjoyed this episode. If you have, like, shares, comments, and definitely don't forget to subscribe. Lord Mad Dog, signing off.